Hello there, and hello to you too. Logging with Gibster, back for new episodes of Pokémon, the alternate take. Sit down, get comfy, and let's see what we'll make. In the last episode, we redesigned the Pokemon known as Torterra. Torterra? Too bad I don't even know how to edit a video, so that blooper stays in there. So, yes, we're in the last episode we redesigned Torterra. Yeah, of course, I mean Torterra. Torterra. If you guys don't know, Terra is something to do with Earth, of course. I don't even know if I explained that the metal ball on the end of its tail is supposed to be, the core of the Earth, since it's usually described to be a hot metal ball. Also the fact that every grass type is based on a modern day animal, of course, and then of course an extinct one as well. And people say that that Torterra is supposed to lean into a more ankylosaurus sort of thing. Is it ankylosaurus or ankylosaurus? I don't really know. Anyway, point is, today we will be redesigning the Fire Chimp himself. The first ever... Actually, was it the first ever monkey Pokemon? What came first, Darmanitan or Chimchar? Oh no, Mankey. Right, never mind. It's not the first monkey Pokemon. I just remembered that Mankey is a monkey, instead of a pig. Why did they give it a pig's nose? I'll fix that when I get onto redesigning Mankey and Primeape in like in a year or something. Anyway. So in today's episode, we will be redesigning Chimchar, of course, which is the fire starter of the Sinnoh region, which just recently, of course, as you guys know, got a remake and then a sort of remake, but in the past. Of course, that being the most famous Pokemon Legends Arceus, which, let's say, people are saying is the best game that Pokemon has ever made. There's also the fact that people hate BDSP, and I certainly see why. Like, I literally just quit playing the game because it was that bad. And then, of course, with Pokemon Legends Arceus, I beat that game. There's the obvious fact that I need to catch every single Pokemon before I can battle Arceus. But other than that, I beat it. I beat Volo and Giratina first try. Not to boast or anything, but, like, literally... I did my research on that battle because I knew it was one of the hardest battles in the game. I did my research and it paid off. I beat him first time. Anyway, so let's get into this redesign because I'm getting way off topic. So, we will be doing his eyes first. And then I'll just quickly do the other side. So then, of course, the main feature of the eyes, which are the irises. How do I do this? Oh no, that looks very bad. Yeah, you know what, that works. And then, of course, the face. Let's see. And of course, there's the ears. And of course, the sort of pattern of his hair, which is of course the fur on the top of his head, is supposed to represent a fire, of course, representing the fact that the fire is on his tail until he evolves into his final evolution, Infernape, where it then jumps to his head. Where I'm actually going to keep it on the tail. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. I might transfer the fire to a head, just like Infernape, however, that may sort of not make sense. Maybe I'll make it somewhat like Typhlosion, where the fire can come out of multiple places. His head is just one of them. I should probably build up to that in a Monferno and have it like, I don't know, his eyebrows are on fire or something. Anyway, now for that we move on to the legs. Right then. And then of course there's the swirl. That I'll put there. I guess you could say more similar to how it is on Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath. Does Politoed have one? I'm not going to stop this redesign just to look that up. I mean, it would make sense for Politoed to also have a swirl, considering the fact that it's literally a split evolution for Poliwhirl, and the other split evolution, which is the counterpart, Poliwrath, has one as well. It's probably a common fact now that the swirl is actually supposed to be intestines. Like, not the intestines of the Pokemon, but based on the intestines of the animal it's based on, because the animal it's based on is a specific frog that is see-through. I'm pretty sure it's like the glass frog or something. I don't know. I'm trying to make this look as different as possible to Grookey, another monkey starter who I have already redesigned. So whereas Grookey seems more taller and skinnier, of course, he seems a lot more shorter. And sort of not as skinny. I don't want to say fat, because that's not really the direction I go with this. The only Pokemon that I will sort of make fat is, I don't know, maybe, well, not maybe, but I mean like most definitely Snorlax. Maybe Slacking. I was also thinking for like the Slacking line, because it seems weird how there's, you know, Slack Off. which is the first stage, and that's lazy, and then it's suddenly completely energized in Vigoroth, and then it's suddenly lazy again and slacking. I think I'll change that so it's sort of slack off is energized, and then as the evolution goes on, it sort of gets more and more lazy. Now that's looking swell, is it not? And my point is, I have about only the hands to do. So I'll make a little fur pouch for that to come out of. As I said, because I want it to be as visually different from the Grookey redesign I did as possible. Grookey has 5 fingers, wow. I think I'll only do 4 just now. And then give him 3 within for an ape. Oh wait, no, never mind, I have the tail to do as well. Which won't just be fire at the butt. There will be an actual appendage, which despite being a first stage, I will make quite long. Just a visual difference that I want to. And now I know Infernape has ape in the name, and I know sort of like Rillaboom that he has sort of like Rillaboom, and it's the first 2 stages have a tail, and then the tail. Actually, never mind, the tail doesn't disappear for Infernape, never mind, I'm going off rambling about literally nothing. So, of course, the most prominent feature of Chimchar, or any fire starter for that matter, is the flame. I'm trying to get some more visual light over there. I'm just gonna go over the edge. There we go. We'll do it like that. So, and there we go, guys. That right there is the redesign of Chimchar for Pokemon the alternate take. So, of course, as always, I have been your host, Vlogging with Gibster. Probably one of the only YouTubers with a British accent, because most of them are American. Also want to know an interesting fact, I can't do an American accent, I have tried. So, as I say always, and as I've probably already said, yes I have, I'm Vlogging with Gibster. Like and subscribe if you have not. And I will see you guys next time tomorrow for the redesign of Monferno, the evolution to Chimchar.